Okay, let's talk speakers. For my front speakers, I have the RP280Fs. For my center channel, I have the RP450Cs, and I have those being backed up by two R12SW subs, all of which are clips. For my side speaker, I have the RP250Fs. Those were my main fronts at one point I upgraded. And then my rear are the RS42s, bipole speaker. And then I have the RS42s on the opposite side as well. So that's our the speaker setup that we have in place, all of which is clips. All right, for components, I went with the Yamaha RX 679BL 7.2. To keep that cool, I have the AC Infinity setup, which it does exhaust through the front. And then I also have an AC Infinity Aircom, which is what you see right here, and that does the exhaust out of the rear of the deck. So actually two cooling components. Went with the Xbox One, of course, the LG 3D Blu-ray player, Roku setup in terms of the streaming device, and old school with our VCR deck, and then also have our hub for the our camera system installed as well, 24 hours. Okay, let's talk lighting. For my lighting, I have floor cups throughout, opposite ends. So they are throughout the room. And then I have an overhead strip that goes across the whole room. All of which is under the same app. So, and then it's all compatible with Alexa. Alexa, basement lights red.
Okay.
And everything is in sync. Alexa, basement lights blue.
Okay.
So that's kind of how we have it set up. Very easy to use. Everybody thinks it's user friendly. So, okay. This is the part where I kind of go over my remote setup. A lot of people do Harmony. What I ended up doing was taking an existing phone that I had and pulled everything off of it that wasn't pertinent and installed all the apps that are that drive my home, not only my theater but my home. So that's kind of what I have here. And that this one remote will control the lighting. It will control the actual stereo itself, as well as other components within the room. So I use this to actually turn the system on, and as well as do any modifications to lighting, as well as a lot of it's voice activated through Alexa as well. I set up two Alexa spot setups, one for just listening purposes only. All that goes through the receiver, so I actually can listen through Amazon Music through that. And then I have another one that actually controls the room. So when I walk in, I can immediately speak to it, and it voices back over. So that's kind of what we have set up. And then I have the Kaivo set up as well, and that's a universal remote that goes off of converting frequency RF, which is that triangular component right there. Anything in the room that's RF, it will pick that up and convert it through into the app. So that's what this is right here. So to turn on the receiver and everything else, I can hit this one out. And that turns my projector on, as well as drop the screen. And then with my Kaivo, this one remote operates the receiver as well as the projector, turning it on and off as well. So one button action turns everything on and off. Meanwhile, I can voice activate lighting to adjust to a theater setting. Alexa, basement lights blue.
Okay.
And then what's good with the Kyvo remote, it adjusts to whatever system that you have. Like I have the LG for the Blu-ray. I have the Yamaha receiver. And then also it works Xbox as well, at least the components, not so much the gaming, but the YouTube and all the basic apps that Xbox has. So all of that is at the push of a button. So all I have to do is push a button, choose what device I want to switch to, and it will get me to that device. And it works as a universal remote around that. So that's kind of the way that we have it set up with that regard. Most of my listening and viewing is through the Roku 4K setup. So that's what we have there. And most of my movie watching is through Prime itself. And then last but not least is my actual security system. So I have a tablet that I dedicate to that. Because when I'm in the basement, I can't hear anything upstairs, so I'm able to do that. And then I have it so you can see it on the screen as well. And all I have is a mouse that can maneuver the screen as well. So that is the component feature of this. Alexa, set theater lights at 20%.
Okay.
And there you have it.